Great, beautiful rising to my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy, Waunstar. Got to break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, sun, moon, rising, north, node, and Venus, or whatever is that in your chart. Hey, if you're scrolling by, welcome. Stop in for a minute. Come chill with me in spirit right quick while we give you some vital information. Now, with that basically being said, now let's go on and do the disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. You know, like I try to do the best that I can for you. If not, it's other beautiful readers out here that can assist you on your journey, okay, Virgo? Now, shout out again to my cross watchers. Shout out to my A1 day ones, to my mods. Shout out to all the new family that's coming in. And just shout out for you just being you, the beautiful person that you are, just rocking with us. Now, let's go ahead and get up into this reading, okay? Now, I'm not going to be with you too long. We're still going to rock it out. We're still going to do what we got to do. But the title of this one, Virgo, is Virgo, you back on track as you fully release the heavy burden, okay? You're finally back on track as you release the heavy burden. So Virgo, I feel like right now you may be walking away from something that's no longer suitable for you. I know we've been talking about this a lot, but I feel like now you are making the decision to overcome over the fears within yourself, Virgo, in order to push forward. I feel like the healing journey or the healing transition that you've been on for a couple of seasons or now for a couple of days, couple of weeks, no longer than probably about 21, has probably got you into the point to starting where you want to expand more. You starting to be more decisive on the choices that you want to make in your life, where you want to go. You no longer want to be in hindrance. You just want to have that joy overall and that growth and that abundance. Now, for my elite majority, y'all had got over this energy, but for my newbies and my babies, y'all may not just now be entering into this energy, okay? Now, however, some of you may have been down for a little minute, mentally, emotionally, physically, take it as it resonates, or it may have been something that created some type of dis-ease where it made you go in that type of way. Now, I also want to say spiritually, spirit may have to put you down or sit you down so you can understand some type of lesson or some type of choice or task at hand, okay, Virgo? Now, what I'm normally gonna do, I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna use my other tarot deck. And this is the I think this is the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck. I have to make sure, but I'm gonna use this in the download. Okay, so I feel like right now some of y'all are still being intuitive. Some of your third eye is opening up where you starting to be more emotionally focused on the things that you need to help you grow. Okay, now I feel like with this new cycle, you are taking actions in your everyday life now. However, it may be somebody around you that may be very uptight and very bitter. Someone who don't want you to grow to the aspect that you may been dealing with. Now, I feel like what's going on right now, even though you being intuitive enough to know what's going on in your life, I feel like right now, Virgo, you are starting to get the information, or it's something that you may be manifesting to come together. Now, it could be a new change in your life that's going to help you subconsciously, or it may be some type of growth that you are trying to put down. You may be getting information on how to become a better you emotionally. You may be getting doing research on an individual about how much can you tolerate this person, or is this person good for your growth, okay? Now, I also want to say right now, Virgo, even though right now you may feel like you're tied down to some type of situation, but you are starting to get the understanding dealing with the light, okay? Now, somebody around you could be a trickster. Somebody may be trying to keep you in sorrow or maybe in some type of pain, but I feel like since you are illuminating logically about understanding, overcoming over the cycles, I feel like you are no longer being trapped inside of a web no more. I feel like now you are coming out of this cocoon where you are starting to take actions into a new starting point and a new place into your life, okay, Virgo? Now, let's go ahead and get into this. That was just a little brief download, pre-shuffle download before we get into the download. Now, Virgo, the hard work is paid off, and now you finally releasing yourself from all the pain within, okay? All the agony, all the stress, all the old habits, all the old cycles, anything that you have put work in to become a better you, is finally coming in fruition, okay? Now, not only that, you've been putting in also a lot of necessary work that was provided for you to overcome over this cycle. This is what probably had you stirred off in your past, or probably had you stagnated, or had you dealing with different people but the same energy. And now you're starting to understand the cycle within yourself, and now you're starting to understand the cycle with the energy that you've been battling with. Now, for you to expand, you are no longer being vulnerable about old people, old habits, or the same in and out energy that people always give to you, Virgo. You are no longer thinking about it. You are no longer letting people take your kindness for a weakness. Instead, you have to start to stabilize your own path by grounding and being nurturing on yourself rather than those who like to backstab and deceive you, okay? Now, Virgo, instead of always feeding into a situation from your past, you may have made that best choice by thinking before you act and focus on divine healing rather than go and keep dealing with the party back and forth with the in and out energy. Now, Spirit want me to tell you, congratulations, Virgo, because you are back in full motion, okay? So, Spirit guys in the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wish any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do, we're going to send that energy back to the universe in abundance of love. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. We never send it to the sender. Now, if you want to go to a reader that can send it to the sender, you do that, but not over here. We don't do that over here, okay? What we do is number positive light. We let the universe, our big daddy, big mama handle that, and we keep living our life, okay, Virgo? So what we're going to work on today is grounding, okay? This is going to help you in reduce stress and blood pressure, helps you in grounding stability, connection to the physical body, but it does benefit and activate your root chakra as well as reducing stress. Now, extend the index and middle fingers downward to make an inverted peace sign with both hands. Curl the pinky and ring fingers inward towards the palm to place on the thumbs or fingertips lightly. Extend the arms and bring the tips of the middle and index fingers into the ground or on top of the thighs. Relax the shoulders and lengthen the spine. So what we're going to focus on, Virgos, grounded to the earth, I receive support and abundance. Grounded to the earth, I receive support and abundance, okay? Now, y'all make sure y'all do me a favor, and I'm talking directly to you who's watching right now. Hit that like button. We be having so many people in the room and don't want to hit the like button. Now, no offense, and don't take it the wrong way. You quick to go get your groceries when you want something to eat, don't you? You quick to like a celebrity photo on other the social media sites. Take the time out and just hit the like button. There's nothing wrong with hitting the like button. And then like I'm finna shout you out talking about, oh, shout out to this person for liking the channel. No, just hit the like button. Now, here we go, Virgo. Y'all ready? Since we got that out the way, we're going to breathe in positive energy and let out all the negative. Okay, here we go. Breathe in. Positive energy. Positive light. Full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you. We're letting it go, okay? Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you. We're letting it go. Very good. One more time, Virgo. Breathe in. Grounded to the earth, I receive support and abundance. Grounded to the earth, I receive support and abundance. Now hold it. And release out, Virgo. Grounded to the earth, I receive support and abundance. Grounded to the earth, I receive support and abundance. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Ashe. Let's see what else. Let's see what we got for the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Now, I feel like, Virgo, maybe you may be acting in some type of stressful type of situation about a choice that you need to make into your life. And what you don't see coming is that maybe you got a new starting point if you stop pouring your energy all into the wrong areas in your life, okay? Now, Spirit also want me to tell you right now, Virgo, even though you are still in your healing transition, you are starting to make the best choices that is right and solid and suitable for you to push forward, okay? Now, I feel like some of you have gave up on an old situation, an old past, or maybe you are starting to give up on something, okay, Virgo? Now, I feel like right now, the reason why that is happening is because I feel like emotionally you may be feeling sad about something that's going on into your life, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Now, with the Ten of Cups basically being in reverse, emotionally, you may be feeling drained. Now, you may be feeling vulnerable. You may be feeling tired. You may be feeling stagnated. However, what's going on, Virgo, even though you may feel like you losing something that you probably want to be dear in your life, right now, it's still not making you emotionally stable. So I feel like right now, it has blocked you from your empathic abilities, Virgo, for one. I'm going to be 1,000. It has submerged you with your emotions where you're not even doing the possibilities of being a free spirit that you once was. And then you will start being silent about this relationship. See if it can be mended or something dealing with yourself emotionally. You are being quiet about it instead of facing the obstacles or the objective at hand when it comes to you getting back on track. Now, I do feel like right now that you have overcame over a lot of internal fears that you may have been dealing with reoccurring cycles. Now, you may have been pulling your bluff. You may have been calling your own bluff, and you finally started doing the necessary work for you, or you have called somebody else bluff around you, and now they starting to see the beauty and the kind-heartedness that you have, not only for yourself, Virgo, but for humanity. Now, I feel like right now with this person that may be exaggerating, they may be very, very shallow, or maybe in a low point where they feeling a lot of sorrow, a lot of loss, a lot of grief, a lot of depression, or maybe how they treated you. Okay, Virgo, take it as it resonates. But I feel like from your beauty, you are no longer looking at the mixed signals. Yeah, you done a lot of information, but now you are finding better ways to overcome over your past, to overcome over the cycles in order to start a new beginning. Okay, now the Ten of Cups basically being in reverse is clarified by the King of Wands basically being upright. We also got the Four of Swords upright, as well as the Ace of Wands in reverse. So it is letting me know that you are no longer feeling sorrow about something that happened from your past, Virgo, which you were extremely vulnerable about. Now you starting to get that tough skin and being courageous to overcome and tackle over the fears that you had once before that you never paid attention to. Now, even though you may be rushing or maybe not taking a proper time, but even though you still stabilized and very serious on being that innovator that you are with the willpower to keep pushing forward. Now, the thing about it is you done double looks about this courage that you need dealing with this past type of situation. Now, I feel like right now you are about to make a great choice or a very severe choice dealing with some type of cloudy judgment or some type of illusions. Now, I also feel like right now you may have separated yourself from the problem, or you may have separated yourself from a person. And now what's going on with you though, even though it may be challenging, Virgo, because you still moving fast, right? But you are starting to slow down a little bit to withdraw about the things that you need to understand when it comes to a love type of situation or something that you're compassionate about. Yes, you understand that you have put a lot of work in this and it's been going on for a while, but you still being strategic and you still being analytical of how to sort through and cut through a situation. Now, I feel like you being more stern about a choice that you want to go. I feel like you got to the point, Virgo, you just getting tired of going back and forth, and you starting to know the importance and the awareness of your emotional stability or how far you're going to let somebody take you, okay? Now, I also feel like with the lack of a commitment that you may have with somebody, or you may be having a lack of commitment with someone, it has created a lot of mental frustration, okay, where you feel like you trapped, or stuck. Now, when I say strapped, somebody can be strapped at the same time while feeling like they trapped, or you can be strapped with negative mindset instead of having and being trapped in a negative mindset mentality. But Virgo, Spirit want me to tell you right now, in order to get out of this, you got to let go of that stress. You got to let go of the tension. You got to let go of the turbulence. You got to just chill, Virgo, and start taking that time out that you need to do to value what you are. Value what do you bring to the table. Now, I feel like right now, even though you want something big, a lot of you want marriages, a lot of you want commitment ships, but I feel like right now, in order to do that, you got to sacrifice that to Spirit so you can understand the lesson of the instead of the things that you may be hanging on for too long for, okay? Now, Spirit is bringing in the clarity that you need about the people that you done called out, about the people that's feeling bitter now because you are no longer in their life, or they feeling hollow, empty, and bored because they still craving you, Virgo. Now they wish the grass was greener on the other side. So I feel like right now, Virgo, even though you was down because you was too busy chasing people, you may have been chasing, now you may be in a pursuit to chase a bag, you may be in a pursuit to start looking out and start chasing greater things that's coming into your life that Spirit has for you, as you finally got rid of this hex or got rid of this curse or got rid of this negative mindset that people were trying to place on you. Yes, but people still trying to be sneaky and trying to get you not to overcome over your fears. Yes, that was the main thing, but the illusions and the secrets has been revealed as you start become more emotionally stable, and this what brings your beauty out. This what gets people confused, because Virgo, you can still be nice there at the same time and still receive your blessings and your rewards just at the same time as knowing people who's good for you and who's not. Now, the people that's been around you with this past reoccurring energy that kept doing this in and out energy, you finally realize that the person is not meeting or matching the needs that you require when it comes to you want to do more with this person or really be in a relationship or really be married to this person, okay, Virgo? Now, also feel like right now what may be going on is you are no longer accepting third parties. You are no longer letting people in. No offense when I say this, is when I say third parties, you more to the point like, hey, if you egotistical or you feel with greed or envy or anything in that type of nature or anything that point of view, what we're going to do, we're going to turn around and like you're no longer dealing with it. You know somebody out for greed, you don't want to deal with him. You know somebody's hanging around, a lot of people want to live a party life, you're not thinking about it. Because you know every time that you deal with this type of energy, it gives you some type of setback or a lack thereof when it comes to you logically understanding which way to go, and it creates you to block yourself and be a genuine risk within yourself instead of overcoming over the obstacles. Okay, now again, this person missing you like crazy. This person craving for you, Virgo, and the reason why they probably craving because all of the temptation and all the deception that they done been through, now they starting to realize your true value, your true worth. Now, even though not only that, Virgo, I feel like you had warnings about this individual, or it was some type of delays, even though you was being optimistic because you know how this person was. Like, you were following your intuition from jump. You knew this person was kind of shady, but you just looked at them in a different light. And now, since you are going through a transformation, you have released or opened that veil between yourself not to go into guilt or self-sabotage. So maybe somebody may have been trying to blame you for the things that was going on if you was in a relationship, or somebody always wanted to blame you for the journey that always created some type of hesitancy or some type of failure. Now, it's all because they was being sneaky, trying to give you manipulated truth. Okay, Virgo. Now, I feel like you did find some type of resolution to get out of some type of conflicting type of energy dealing with somebody, because it was just too much. It was just too much burdens. It was too much heaviness on your heart, too much heaviness that you was weighing on your shoulders and stressing you out. But now you found a new way to find a new encouraging dilemma, or a new encouraging adventure, or a new encouraging pathway to get through, while you still being determined to get to this big gathering that you want, or this large abundance. Yes, you are still going through the manifestations, Virgo, dealing with this newness, and you are still being optimistic. But the more you start to manifest for things that's coming in for your life that will actually Virgo want. I'm not saying what your kids want. I'm not saying what your spouse want. I'm not saying what the person who ain't giving you all the energy want. We talking about the things that actually what Virgo want. And since you start putting that all into you, you started to actually go through the healing process. You start purifying yourself because you start going back on your purpose, Virgo, instead of going down the wrong road with people who like to manipulate you down the wrong way, not giving you the proper information. But you avoided a tower moment when you didn't go down this road with this person, Virgo, okay? Even though you may be hanging on to them and you know they ain't good for you, Virgo. Majority of y'all know that. It's the majority of y'all also know y'all been pouring a lot of energy into people, so Spirit had to stop you for a minute and say, well, who you gonna be committed to? Are you gonna be committed to Spirit, or are you gonna be committed to this person that's not giving you energy? Are you gonna be committed to us, who's giving you blessings? Are you gonna be committed to the same Tyrone that Erykah Badu was talking about, who ain't no good? Or Tammy or Taisha. We can say it like that. Now, if I said your name, don't take it wrong. You know, I'm just throwing them up. Now, not only that, Virgo, I feel like you start to make promises to yourself, and you start being devoted to yourself and start being more committed, or you started to commit to the things that you want to do with your life. You first probably start apologizing to yourself, because you're not looking for apologies in anyone else. Maybe you praying. Maybe you praying for better love. Maybe you praying for everything that you wish to come in your life to come in fulfillment. And Spirit want to tell you right now is the time, baby. You're going to receive your recognition. You're going to receive your victory. People are going to acknowledge who you are. Now, even though you may feel like you down and out, maybe you even feel like you alone, Spirit want to say, you got to release that pain. You're not alone. Whatever person done to you, Virgo, you got to let that go and let that be. The reason why is because you letting that mental mindset or that attitude block you from your blessings. And now, not only that, you are understanding the lesson to be wise now about people that you had on the pedestals. Nothing wrong with that. Now you are starting to be diligent about the people that you are cautious about. All because why? Because you hold the energy, and every time you gave them this energy, they never put no effort in, or they never allowed for things to be better as it needs to be. Now, Virgo, this person know your loyalty, okay? Now, they know you very loyal, but when you going to start believing and being loyal to yourself? When you going to stop being isolated and sad and rejected over what people do to you, and start analyzing the situation and be thankful of what Spirit is sending you through? Because that wise choice that you make to keep you in your zen, that wise choice to keep you balanced and in control, is helping you stay out of anxiety. It's helping you stay out of stress. But it also helps you create some type of resolution when it comes to people that's trying to win by all costs and any means. And this is what gave you to your positive light and abundance. This what gave you your joy and your light and your inspiration, because the tower moment you had to go through with somebody or some type of unexpected event, it had to show you who you really was, Virgo. It had to show you about you buckling down and putting in the hard work that you had to put into to get where you need to be. Now, even though you were thinking before you reacting, you will start seeing people go through this, and now your mind is so sharp and you getting the truth and clarity that you need for your true personal happiness. You are no longer being analytical about people who's trying to confuse you or people who's not trying to grow with you, Virgo. Now, not only that, Spirit woman to tell you, even though you in control now, because the change has been completed, and now you are starting tapping into you like you always needed to do, and now you finally overcame or overcome over the challenges with your past situation. Yeah, it's still a little nostalgia there, a little nostalgic stuff, but you still going through the healing process and the healing phases instead of being trapped into something that's no longer suitable for you. You also know this person that's thinking of you, you still acknowledging their toxic behavior, and now you finding out the things for the best interest in you. Yes, you're being more nurturing to yourself, more caring to yourself, and that's what helps you stand in your power. Now, what you don't realize, two things can happen. You can be standing in your feminine, your masculine, or you can probably get rid of a commitment with somebody who wasn't good for you, and here come your divine counterpart coming in right behind it. Even though the person still thinking about you, but my key thing is you had to allow the wheels to turn in order to heal, instead of being isolated, sad, rejected, and lonely about the things that's ending into these new beginnings. Now, I feel like the adversity that you may have had with somebody in the past, yes, it was very challenging. Yes, it did stop a little growth. It kept you confused, but however, it helped you tap more than you to the things that you want to dream and desire about that's very suitable for you. Now, even though with the nostalgia, any type of past events that you finally over, you made the change to overcome, to look at the positive aspect that still made it being more nurturing and best for you. So you started to take a new journey, and you are starting to be wise and diligent enough to take the time to move now, instead of giving some type of opportunity to somebody where it's not going to be reciprocated. Spirit woman to tell you, you are making the right move and the best move that you made in your life. Good choice. Now, even though you may feel like you chasing somebody, it may be the other way around now, Virgo. Since the wheels haven't been completed and the wheels have turned, maybe somebody trying to chase you off of nostalgia. See what I'm saying? Now, not only that, maybe they thinking about you with the memories, and now they realize that I had it good with Virgo. Virgo was giving me everything. Now, because they greed and uptight and bitter, they thought the grass was green on the other side. What it do, it help you understand how people truly operate and are, and it release the secrets and illusions that you did not see. So, Virgo, this is why you starting to overcome over yourself, because you finally took that leap of faith. Right? And not only that, you start to build on yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally. And what that basically done gave you the insight of the passion to be more in pursuit towards your wish fulfillment, instead of being sad and overindulging in the things that are no longer suitable for you. You looked at the reoccurring cycle, you found a solution, you found not only a solution, you found the changes that you need to make instead of being sad in order to move forward. Now, even though you're expressing yourself, Virgo, people not used to that, but you're expressing yourself about somebody who's not being real with you. Now, you had patience with it, so some of you done took the time out to be patient about this choice that you are making, that you're expressing yourself, because you knew the person wasn't giving you what you really wanted. So instead, you started to agree with it, you started to flow with spirit and allowed the wheels to turn instead of keep being bored in the same cycles. You started to follow intuition that gave you a great choice about expressing yourself, and now you finna reap all the rewards since you walked away from something toxic. Again, Virgo, you overcame over the situations at the task at hand, dealing with people around you. You are no longer feeling frustrated, no longer feeling demands, because you hold the ideas of your own to get through this, and you are no longer want to feel suppressed with people with energy. Okay, now, yeah, you've been through situations dealing with this, but it helped you go through your dark night of the soul. Okay, Virgo, that was the main lesson that you learned about this past energy. Yeah, you were down for a minute. Yeah, you went through a little sickness. Yeah, you was emotionally stressed out, but Spirit wanted to say the reason we sent you through them lessons, so we had to get you to understand about the energy that you was around, so this pure blessing can come into you and give you everything that you need and want for your greatest and highest good. Okay, Virgo. Now, with that basically being said, let's go ahead and get this out the way. I experience joy in all areas of my life, and this raises my vibration. Ashe, ashe, amen. All right, the other affirmation is, I am strong. I am strong. Ashe, ashe, amen. I am successful in every role that comes my way. I am successful in every role that comes my way. Ashe, ashe, amen. I am open to new opportunities to express my skills and passions in the world. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And the last one is I appreciate all my body does for me. I appreciate all my body does for me. So Virgo, you back on track. You fully released the heavy burdens. You finally understand the lessons. I want to say congratulations to you, because the reason why is you got a new renewal. You got a new respark that's coming in your life. And I love it because you open the new opportunities and they coming in for you because you finally understood the lesson. Okay, one more. New love is coming in. New choices that you're going to make is going to bring balance as long as you flow with spirit and stop trying to control things on your own, okay? So if you want a personal reading, we'll be in the description box below. So get at me, text me. We can set that appointment up. I just want to say peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Till I see y'all beautiful souls till the next time, baby. Ashe, ashe, amen. Yeah.